Hi, it's me again. I'm just here to, I guess, try to be consistent. I don't really know exactly what I want to say, but I guess I'll just think of my thoughts and try to let them come out. Oops, sorry. Um, Gotta learn to be polite. So excuse me. Hey Lieutenant, what's up? So today was cool. I went and hung out with one of my girlfriends. It was her bridal shower, so that was really cool seeing her. And I think today was a good day and also really enlightening. Um, there was another girl that drove me. We really haven't had a lot of time to hang out, but she's really cool. And it was I think, a good experience for me just to hear her talk. Because, during this whole time, I will bring my little boy here. He's not going to share with me, but will make him share with me. Somebody loves me. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. You love me, don't you, buddy? Look how cute. God, he is. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Can you stay here? No. He's going to try to escape. No, sir. But yeah, it was good to talk to her. Because, during this time, I'm trying to work on myself and, no, sir, don't mess with the camera, be a boy. But yeah, during this time, working on myself and trying to learn self-love and self-worth, and, it's a really good thing, but, because of life, you kind of get caught up in everything, and I get back to a little bit of insecurity, like, damn, I'm not the best at cleaning. I wish it was better, but it's really hard to kind of just get and pick things up. And I'm not gonna lie, it's even hard to take a shower and brush my teeth sometimes. I know it's not me being lazy. I really thought it was, but my doctor really explained that it's just some psychological stuff. And I've been really hard on myself, and I'm like, no, I need to be better. And I talk too much, so I need to be better about that. And I'm really stressing out about all these things I want to fix, and it's really good that I want to fix these things. But her just talking about herself and her relationship, and she goes through the same thing, and she'd be a little crazy sometimes and gets mad and all this stuff, but no matter what, she still feels loved by her person, and she knows she's got things to work on, but she's never felt uncomfortable, unloved. And I gotta realize that. So yeah, I may get a little crazy, and I may get a little manic, and I am not emotional. I'm just passionate, and my emotions can be intense and heightened sometimes. But I shouldn't let that stress me out. I need to be like, yeah, that's me, and I want to work on it. But you know what? It's still me, and that it can be really great. Like, I'm emotionally not intelligent. What is that? I'm emotionally aware. Like, of course, I don't want it to control me, but I understand my emotions, and I'm really good at identifying them and being self-aware. So, yeah, I should be really proud of that, and I should be okay with who I am. And I do deserve somebody to love me just like that. Of course, I should always be better, and I always want to strive to be better. But I'm cool. Like, I'm a good person. I don't even like to say that. I don't like to say if you're a good or bad person. We all make choices and mistakes, and that's okay. But I really just gotta love myself. I really do. And sometimes I'm great about it. Other times I kind of get down in the dust. So that was really, I think, important for me to hear. That I'm cool. I'm great. And I'll get better. But I just gotta find the good things. So this isn't a toot my own horn thing. It's kind of a let me think about what's good about me. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So what am I? What do I love? I love that I'm kind. I am kind. It's hard for me to even say people are weird. Or, I know there was a guy, foot fetish guy. He wanted a bag of my toenail clippings and a bottle of my spit, right? I was like, that's a little quirky. But I don't judge people for the fetishes. I got some weird fetishes. Like, I'm the opposite of vanilla. I am semi-sweet chocolate over here, okay? I'm like, yeah. But, he's like, I understand you're really accepting and shit, but can you call me a creep? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, it's gonna sound really awkward. So not to get on a tangent, but, you know, I'm really kind. I have a hard time. Like, yeah, I don't think before I speak, but I never think, oh, you're fat, or, oh, you're weird. So that's not something I have to think about before I speak. It's really just all my open thoughts. But yeah, I like that I'm kind. I am, and I love that I'm open to perspective. I'm really open to hearing people's thoughts. And I like that I can look at things from a different perspective. And I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. But it's really cool just being able to be open and talk about those thoughts. And I like to talk about really deep things. I'm really interested in what people have to say. I like that I'm an extrovert. I wouldn't know what to do as an introvert. Zoe, you better stop playing with that water. Gosh, dang, she likes to play with the water. Like, by the time it's morning, it's all gone. I'm like, girl, shouldn't you have survival instincts? Like, you want to drink water, and if you spill it all, it's not there. Anyway, so I really like that about me, that I'm open and can really talk about anything with people and not get mad. That's not true. I got really mad at my friend one time because we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to be... I'm open with politics, but, you know, that's something I learned in the Army. You don't really talk about politics and religion because that ruins relationships. And I don't have a relationship with you yet, but... or whoever's there, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Not today. But I like that I'm open. And, oh, she made it home. Good. Very glad she made it home. But, just got a text from her. But I also like that I do like to talk because some people don't really know how to. Like, some people are introverts and they're just kind of sitting there and like, I don't know what to say. I'm always there. I'm like, asking questions. What do you do? What do you like to do? Oh, you're married? How do you meet them? So I really am interested in people's stories. So I think that's really cool. I didn't really think about that. Sometimes I feel like I'm an over talker, which I am. I realize I'm a compulsive talker, like I said before. But that can be a good thing. I'm very passionate, so my emotions are high. But I know what I feel. And I am aware. And I'm good at what I feel. I can't let my emotions control me, but I'm aware that I do sometimes. So being self-aware is really cool. I have a lot of empathy for people. So even though like I haven't been through your experience, and I'm not going to say that I have, but I can put myself in your shoes, and I try to think about, well, if they were in my shoes, like if I was in their shoes, I was in that situation, how would I feel? Sometimes I do let that get a little to me too much, because I'm like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't say this because if I was there, you know, and I got to stop worrying about that. I really got to, and like, not enhance. I really got to accept how I feel and be okay with saying that. So, yeah, but again, saying what I like about myself. I think, like I said before, it's hard to say that I'm beautiful, but it was really interesting. I was like, you know, I've always been jealous of how you look. I think you're really pretty. And she was like, no, I feel that way about you. I'm like, what? You feel that about me? What? So I gotta say that I am beautiful and I'm pretty. You know, it's hard because I feel like I never get considered sexy because I'm so short and I'm fun size and I'm cute. But you know what? I'm cute and I'm sexy and I'm beautiful. So I'll say that. What else? I'm really good with kids. I think it's because I'm like a grown adult and I'm goofy. I think it's fun. I'm not really sure if I'm like funny. Like I'm not good at saying jokes. Oh, I do have a joke. What did the hurricane say to coconut tree? Hold on to your nuts because this is no ordinary blowjob. I get that joke. Or what do you call a fairy that doesn't take a bath? 1, 2, 3. Tinkerbell. I learned that from like a book when I was a kid. But yeah, so I'm not really funny in a joking way, but I'm funny and like unpredictable, just kind of say shit, stuff. We're working on cussing. Saying things that aren't really like always said. I don't know, but I'm funny sometimes. I think I'm really honest. I can say that. I'm really bad at lying or hiding things. I always got caught as a kid. So I would say that. I'm very honest. I'm very loyal. If I'm your friend, I'm gonna be there. Now, there has been times when people effed me over, including family members. And, you know, I had to take a step back. It's not that I didn't love them. I have to have boundaries. Not good at boundaries, but we'll get better. But, yeah, I'm very loyal. And, what else? I am very fun. I would say I'm fun. I'm always down for an adventure and trying things new. Not very good at trying I'll try new foods. I don't like a lot of foods. I wouldn't say I'm picky. I just have a defined palate, not including fancy food. It's gotta have meat, cheese, and potatoes. But yeah, I'll try new things, even if I don't like it, except for one food. We won't talk about that food yet. But yeah, I like learning. I'm not really the best at, like, history, because I have to sit there and watch it, and I don't like watching TV, but I do like learning new things. I'm really interested in learning new things, so that's cool. I'm very, I already said emotionally aware, didn't I? I'm very good at, I'm not good at social cues, but I think I am good at sensing people. Maybe not. Maybe not. But when somebody's feeling sad or something, I feel like I can, like, I'm really like, hey, you kind of feeling, like, I don't like to say vibe, but I'm like, you're not really vibing like usual. Are you okay? So I really do. I care about people. And I think I work really hard. I will say, I'm not the best at being disciplined, except for the vaping. I just quit that, like, last July, so very proud. But, I have a very good work ethic. 110% everything I do. I'm very protective. Like, even if I don't care about you, if I know you need help, I'm gonna be there, always. And, I just thought about something, but I forgot. It was about being fun. I'm a grown adult, so, you know, oh no, I'm an adult child. So I think, you know, I may be a little naive sometimes, but I think, you know, I have a very energetic, childlike personality, which I think is good. And like I said before, I think my purpose is, like, being a light. I don't like to judge people, like, at all. Even if I don't really like you, I'll be like, oh, well, you know, we just don't mesh because we're kind of opposites. Or, you know, yeah. I don't like to talk shit. Or talk shit. That doesn't mean I won't complain, especially when somebody's being a meh. But, you know, I don't like to really, like, do gossip, I guess, because I don't make up stuff, so I don't know. Did I say I'm honest? I don't know. I like to say I'm honest. I need to be better about, like, actually voicing how I feel, because I used to be good at that as a kid, and it's not like I want to be liked, but I think about, well, you know, if I say this, it may hurt their feelings, and I don't want them to be mad at me, so, but I need to get better about that, but I am honest. What else? Oh, I had a list, but I can't look at the list while I'm doing this. Yeah, I think I'm just very nice to people, and I'm very loving. If I love you, I'm gonna put my whole love into you. Very friendly, sometimes a little too friendly, but I'm friendly. What else? So I'm hardworking, I'm nice, I love my animals. I would say I'm a cool dresser. Not cool, okay. I dress on my emotions. I think, I'm confident. Now, it sounds weird to be, like, insecure and confident at the same time, but it's like I'm insecure about my internal things, so I do want to put my best impression out there, and sometimes, because I overanalyze, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I may do this, which may bother people, but, like, I'll go out to the club, and I'll dance like nobody's watching, because I'm never gonna see you again. I don't really care if you don't like how I dance. Like, sucks to suck. You think I'm a loser? I'm a dork, and that's okay. So I think I am confident in that way. And I'm starting to be okay with my body. I think I already said I'm part of the 80 Baby Committee, right? Oh, messed that up. But, like, I'm learning to accept, you know what, that's okay. At least they're, you know, I don't mind them. I when I say I'm aggressive, it's not a bad way, but when I play paintball, I get that shit. All right. I would like to say, I'm not like a girly girl, which I guess doesn't matter. There's a, kind of just like a title, but I like that. I do like my dorky things, like painting my miniatures. Look how small this guy is. I like to paint him in a microscope. Ooh, not a microscope, a magnifying glass. I love that. I love that I'm creative. That's really fun. I a very type A, but I like creative, and I have so many different ideas. I do love that. I have so many ideas that I haven't been able to finish because they're really big ideas. Oh yeah, there's something else. I like to go really big. So like for my brother's birthday party, he's only 12, and it was a neon birthday party, and I was like, oh my god, I got all these big ideas. I spent like $500. But it's not like, I don't know. I just got really excited. So I gotta be better about that. But I am doing better with money. I'm making sure my bills are paid, and I was really bad with credit cards. So I do have some now, but I'm trying to like be strategic about them. So I'm like, okay, I use this. So when this money, I've got to put here. So I know that I'm spending what I only have. And then I'm not getting interest paid. So I think I'm better with money. Yeah, I think that's a good enough for right now. I think there's more things. But yeah, I gotta learn what to love about myself. And, I guess I will get insecure and overthink sometimes, but everybody does. And yeah, I just gotta let it not get to me. And I just gotta continue like accepting that I mess up sometimes, because everybody does. I'm not killing people, and I'm not doing cocaine, and I'm not hurting people's feelings or being mean to them. Not saying that makes me better, but I gotta think about what's important to me, and those things are important to me. So as long as I'm following those, I'll be good. And even though I do want to be better, I do deserve somebody who's gonna love all this, just whatever, and not, make me feel like I'm a booty. And I want to get my booty back. I am gonna start the gym. Oh, starting the gym. I forgot I was gonna do that. Okay. Gotta do it tomorrow. I guess I'll be back here again to like update if I did. And I can't let myself down, because right now there's nobody for me to let down, but I'm seeing myself, so we gotta go to the gym. Gotta be good, okay? We want that butt, not for other people too, but it's for me. And I want to gain some weight so I don't see all the bones in my chest, and I want to be able to lift shit. Oh gosh, I don't think my thing's bad. Like, I got some muscle, yeah, but I want to be able to lift shit. Like, I don't want to be, little me, can you help me? No, I want to be able to lift my own stuff and be like, you can help me, but I don't need you. I want to be a better independent woman. I'm not saying I have to rely on people, but I really want to be able to like need me. And I guess you do need other people, but I want to need me, and other people are great to help, but I don't want to need anybody. Like, it's not like I don't want to be supported by a man, but at the same time, I want us to be able to support each other. And it's like, I'm not relying on you for everything, and you don't have to rely on me on everything. We have our own stuff that we bring to the table, and it only makes us better. We can only build together better, not, just that. So yeah, there's that. Gotta learn to love these things about me. And I think I'm gonna do a voice memo. I do like audio diaries, but I guess I'm doing this. But I want something that I can rewatch and be like, all right, girl, I know you're upset, but you gotta get your shit together. Like, this is what we're gonna do. I tell you about the fake baby. I don't know. But I'm gonna be a better driver. I'm not a bad driver. I haven't got a speeding ticket in like 6 years, okay? But my accident to not accident ratio is not the best. So what I'm gonna do, like when I'm driving, sometimes I get a little mad. I do have a little bit of road rage. Like, I'm not flicking people off, but I'm like, mother trucker, you're not getting past me. You ain't playing that game. But, why does it matter if they get in front of me? Like, wow, I'm gonna get to work 10 seconds later. So what I'm going to do is, you know, if I had a baby in the car, would I be spinning around like that? Like, would I put my kid in danger? But I'm not really good at remembering and thinking in the moment. So I'm going to get a fake baby that looks like a real baby. And then I'm going to get a car seat. So when I'm driving, I'm like, okay, would I hurt my baby? You know, would I put my baby through that? Would I risk my baby for that? Am I going to, like, look at this text? And I'll be maybe quick, but am I going to look at it and risk my baby? Now I got to put, like, a warning thing, like, hey, this ain't a real baby. So if I do get in a wreck, my car catches on fire, they're not, like, putting their lives in for a fake baby. And I may look crazy. They're going to be like, you know that's not a real baby, right? Yes, I know that's not a real baby. It is fake baby. Oh, that is my Russian accent. When I hear it, it doesn't sound very good. But when I say it, it sounds very good. So I do not know if it's good or bad. But I do not care. Fuck you. Fuck you. I do not have to say that in the Russian. But that is okay. Oh, see, I did say it. Yes. Very respectful. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I don't really want to talk about what I like about my looks. I'll say I like my jawline. And my eyes aren't bad. My nose isn't bad. I don't know if those are big. I don't know. But, you know, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's 21 minutes. I guess that's not bad. Can we make it a solid 30? Yeah, we'll do 9 minutes. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. I guess I'll share a little bit about myself. My biggest fears. I don't have a lot. I guess my number one fear is silence. Like, I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about silence, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll be silent, but, you know, just sit here with me, and we can both be silent. And as soon as I went silent, I just busted into tears. And I put it on mute, but, yeah, I don't even know why. I wasn't sad. When I think about it, yeah, I just kind of want to bust into tears. And I don't know why. I'm not even sad. My life is good. Like, nothing bad is going on. I mean, yeah, my marriage stuff isn't the best. But people are going through so much worse. Like, this is first world problems. But I don't know. I just want to cry. But that's okay. I'm not gonna cry. See? Oh, God. So yeah, silence is, I don't like it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it makes me feel alone. But I always have so many thoughts going in my head. Like, even when, I don't know, when I'm in an inner monologue all the time. But when you're in silence and I'm trying not to think, it's just nothing. Like, I don't know if anybody else knows how that feels, or if anybody else feels that way. But yeah, it's just nothing. It's like, doesn't matter. I got all this stuff around me, and it's just stuff. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I don't like silence. We'll say the giners, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say the whole thing. Giners, you know, giners. Oh, those, nope. I don't know why. But even in high school, like when you, was it high school? No. It was in middle school. Yeah, it was 8th grade, I think, when we had our first sex ed class. And the diagram. I don't even like to touch the diagram. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked at my own in probably around 4 or 5 years. I just, like, when you shave, you, like, look at the front, but you don't look at the underneath. I don't need a mirror. Like, I don't want to get into the other stuff. But, yep, just don't look at mine. Don't even look at others. No giners. Okay. And then, what was another one? I thought about it the other day. I'm not afraid of sharks. I don't know. Can't remember. Those are the 2 big ones. Yep. Those are my biggest fears. Like, I know silence sounds like a weird thing, but there's like an esports room, people play video games, and it's so quiet. Like, you can hear a pin drop. You hear all the typing. And when I go in there, I feel like just my steps, just my presence is really loud. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna mess up everybody's things. So I'm like trying to tiptoe, but I carry all this stuff. It makes a lot of noise. Yeah, I don't like silence. Like even when I'm talking. In the car ride, I was actually really good. I let it be silent during like sentences or after like a thing was said. But yeah, after like 2 seconds at most, I'm like, okay, next idea. So don't like silence and don't like diners. Okay, that was not a sound in here. That also, I don't know why. It's not like it's a fear, but I'm always worried somebody's gonna like break in. Like at my old place, I used to check my doorknobs like 3 times. Like I knew it was locked, but I had to double check. And like the oven, I know it's off. I mean, I didn't use it today, but I always have to check. Apparently that's like an OCD thing. Like you just have to know that it's not locked. Nobody's ever broken into my place. Nobody's ever tried, but it always freaks me out. And I'm always like prepared for what I'm gonna do. But I don't think this is the time for a trauma dump because I only got like less than 4 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I'm in my head and I'm like, yeah, I'm prepared for this situation, but when it comes, I've just frozen before. And I don't know why. I don't, and I want to be stronger. That's something. I used to feel so strong. I refused to be weak. I never cried. And I, like, even if I was hit in the chair. No, I was hit in the head. A chair fell on my head in 1st grade, and I cried. And I didn't cry again until, like, high school. I refused to cry. And when I like boys, I punch them in the shoulder. You know when guys, like, make fun of girls and tease them? I did that with boys. I think I just have very masculine energy. Oops. But yeah. My favorite color is yellow. No, favorite color is black. Second favorite color is yellow. Oh, I already talked about that because of my black and yellow pants. Favorite animals, like a favorite realistic animal is a dog, but I really like kangaroos and ducks. Ducks are so cute. And ferrets. But my spirit animal is the hummingbird because they're going like 100 miles a minute. Boop, 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 boop. And that's me, 100 miles a minute. And what's my favorite body part? The hair. Oh my gosh, the hair makes the person. Or eyeballs. No, I don't know what my favorite is. It's not my nose. It's not my feet. My hands? No, my hands look like an old lady. I don't know what my favorite body part is. My favorite book is Switching Time. Very good book, very sad. Very sad book. It's about a lady with like I think 15 different personalities, and it's a nonfiction book, and it like explains what each of her personalities are and how they became what they are, and like he like not heals her, but helps her through that process, and she becomes better. So that's really cool. Yeah. I guess we don't have a lot of time left. My cats are doing their own thing. Sure, I'll show this. This is one of the things I like. Oh, is it backwards? She is sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. That's me. I feel like I'm very nice and I'm very loving, but I got a little bit of chaos. If any of you play D&D, that means I'm chaotic good. I've always played that character. I don't know how to play anything else, but you know, I'll do things that aren't in my best interest because or even if I don't need to, just because it feels right. It feels like the right thing to do, which sounds really childish, but it used to be really idealistic, and then I kind of gave up on everything for a while and just like looked at everything like really shitty and just didn't care, or just like, what's a pessimist? Yeah, I used to be really optimistic, and then I became a pessimist, and now I'm back to us optimism, baby. But yeah, we got 10 seconds, so I guess I'll talk to you later, and we'll hear back from me and see how things go. Talk to you later. Bye.